What's going on, you guys, and welcome back to A Different Perspective. If you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button for your boy. So today we got a video from two of my favorite creators on this platform, Abba and Preach. This is an older video. This is from early on in their YouTube career. They got a video talking about heightism. I didn't even know that was a terminology. Heightism. Obviously, this is talking about women and some of the issues that they have with a man's height. You know, preferably a lot of them tend to want to date guys that are taller than them. So we're going to sit here and listen to what these women have to say in regards to what their preference is when it comes to a man's height and why it is that they feel the way they do. So that being said, y'all boys and girls ready? I'm ready. Let's go.
I'm good to go. Today's topic is heightism. Heightism refers to the discrimination of people based on height. And in the dating sphere, it's fairly uncommon for men to care about a woman's height.
True.
One, because we tend to be taller than ladies on average. But secondly, we don't get... Honestly, if you're attractive, we're on board. That's the only thing that matters.
Precisely.
But for ladies, height tends to be a more important criteria.
I had someone ask me recently, I don't remember if it was a male or female, but it was a couple of days ago. They said, would you date a woman that was taller than you? I was like, yeah, I prefer dainty women. I like my women small. Small in height and small in shape, because I'm the opposite. So I want the opposite of me. But when it comes to height, I've always wanted to knock down an Amazonian woman. But it probably ain't gonna happen because they don't too much care for short dudes.
Decided to go out and ask some ladies if they thought height was important.
I'd say it's pretty important. I would need someone that was taller than me.
Me?
I say it's not important, but I've also never dated a guy shorter than me.
I just don't want him to be smaller than me. Yeah, over my height.
Honnêtement, moi j'aime les petits gars. Ouais, pas plus petits que moi. Je pense que c'est plus ça l'importance.
She said, honestly, I like short guys, just not shorter than me.
C'est comme awkward quand le gars est plus petit.
When asked women why they ruled out short men as potential life partners or love interests in favor of taller men, these are the reasons ladies gave me.
The fact that they could like pick you up more easily than someone who's like say the same height as you.
Hey, even though that might, you got the Waka Flocka, even though that might sound dumb, when you go really in depth as to why that response is that response, it has to do so much more with the masculinity of the male, his strength, you know, his stature, you know, that making the woman feel as though she's light, small, and dainty. You know what I'm saying? Like, they want to feel like their man can almost like overpower them type of thing, right? So you go a little bit deeper. Her reason doesn't sound too off. And hell, I like, part of the reason why I like my women small is so that I can pick them up. And they're like, dang, she heavy. No, I don't want that.
C'est plus une question de comme confort, on dirait. Si je le prends puis je peux pas mettre ma tête sur son chest, c'est juste awkward.
As soon as I wear heels, because if I wear heels, he'd be much taller, so I have to look down on him. I'd rather look up to someone.
I think that people will rationalize anything. I think that traditionally speaking, height is an indicator of good genetic quality and status, and people don't like to say that outwardly, so they say like, well, yeah, it's because of heels, but like how...
Which is so ridiculous because those responses make more sense and seem to be more acceptable than, yeah, because of heels. I would rather a woman say those things, oh, because of status or good genetic genes. I would rather hear that than to say, oh, because of heels. Like, how often are you going to be wearing heels? You don't walk around in heels all day, every day. But on the occasion that you do go out in heels because you're taller than me, in your heels is an issue? Okay.
How frequently are you going to find yourself in a situation where you're wearing heels?
Facts. But I tell you one thing, though. You will be surprised, even if you're a shorter guy, you will be surprised at your ability to be able to pull women that are your height or taller just because you have a high degree of confidence. I remember I used to watch Timothy De La Ghetto back in the day, and he used to date or knock down several women who were much taller than him, and it was because he had charm, he was funny, and he had a whole lot of confidence. And one of the most important things that a man can do to maintain his confidence or build his self-esteem is to take care of himself. Not just his mental, but his physical as well. Keep your skin clean, keep your hands washed, keep your face clean. People look at you in your face, which is why I am happy to announce that Tiege Henley is a sponsor for today's video. I myself have been using their level 1 system, which I highly recommend you guys check out for about a year now. It comes with the basics. A daily face wash to get rid of that dirt and grime on your skin, a 2 times per week exfoliating scrub to get rid of dead skin cells, a AM moisturizer with SPF 20 because you should always be protecting your skin from the sun, and you also get a PM moisturizer to help your skin stay hydrated through the night. And people have been asking me left and right, how often do I use their products, or how often I should use their products? Well, the best part about Tiege Henley is it comes with an instructional card in your kit that tells you when to use the products and how often to use them, as well as how much you should be using. And in addition to having amazing skin, members of Tiege Henley get tons of benefits, including 20% off a retail price. You have the ability to customize your box. You can pause or cancel your order at any time. Members of the US get free shipping, low-cost shipping rates for people outside of the US. And because Tiege Henley is the sponsor of today's video, my viewers get a great deal. Just click the link down in the description box below, and not only will you get Tiege Henley for the best possible price, but you will also get a free gift in your first box. Click that link today and get started for just $30. Now back to the video.
The main reason I got was heels. I don't want to be walking around with a dude and I got my heels on and people see him and me and they think he's my little brother. That's kind of ill.
Yeah, I've heard many of women say that too.
Fair enough. I'm not going to judge. Height is one of your dating criteria and you need to know. Cool. But now when ladies come up to me and they ask me, Abba, how tall are you? I tend to respond with, how much do you weigh? And all of a sudden I'm the villain, like I did something wrong. So I asked girls if it was okay to ask women about their waist size.
No, because that shouldn't really matter.
No, I don't think so.
No.
And
I don't know.
and you see all the same women that said height was an issue. All of them said that weight should not have been an issue, which is interesting because when you think about height is something that's uncontrollable. And with weight, most of the time, weight is something that is controllable.
Did you not just say that a man's got to be over a certain height or you'll feel like he's your little brother and that's gross? Well, for me, a woman's got to be under a certain weight or I'm going to be worried that they're going to look at her and think she ate her little brother.
The women in my family, and I've said this a number of times on this channel before, the women in my family were on the bigger side. So I'm not attracted to that because it reminds me of those women. That would be like the type of relationship in my mind I would have with her, more mother-like, more aunt-like, because the women in my family, they're all on the bigger side, right? It's not something that I typically find myself to be attracted to.
It's shallow, isn't it? So why is it okay when you guys do it based off height, but when we mention weight, all of a sudden we're the demons?
Actually, I guess that is a little bit like.
She fucked up.
Parce que qu'est-ce que je vais dire? Ça va tellement être en contradiction avec l'autre.
She let's go back. Let's read what she said because she's speaking French. She says, because what I'm going to say is going to be a complete contradiction with what I said earlier. There we go.
L'autre truc que j'ai répondu. On dirait que j'aime pas ça me sentir plus massive que la personne avec qui je suis. Mais parce que c'est pas le poids qui fait la personne.
Because it's not the weight that defines the person. Because of women logic, right? With the short men, I don't like feeling like I'm much bigger than the person that I'm dating. Yeah, contradiction. That's a contradiction if you ain't never seen one. Their height, their size shouldn't determine or define the person, right? If we're going off of the same logic of the second response in regards to the weight. I know women that are so defiant when it comes to what it is that they want in a man that they will not fold. I've heard women say, I would be single and never deal with a man in my life ever again before I have less than my criterias, which is making a significant amount more money than them, which is hard to find, especially then with these women. A lot of times they tend to want black men. So I'm like, okay, that percentage is even smaller to find. Make significantly more money than them, be significantly more taller than them, and also be in fit physical shape with no kids. You might be going with that plan B. You might be going with plan B. Single forever.
Massive que la personne avec qui je suis. Mais parce que c'est pas le poids qui fait la personne. C'est pas la grandeur qui fait la personne non plus.
That's when she so because she really up.
No vea, pa Sevilla.
I love this dude right here. He be cracking me up with his laugh. He said, hey, hold on. He's talking about it too. Let's hear what he's saying though. Let's hear what he said. He starts off with, but seriously,
No vea,
being shallow is no joke.
Y al último que cuando
She says rejecting girls based on weight is
ya salió la
superficial.
bien de regla, estamos llorando los dos.
She said, to which I agree is wrong.
Me convirtió la...
She did reject the guy because he's short. Exactly. This lines up with this topic perfectly. He never had a chance.
Y ya no fui más.
Her Tinder profile says all guys under 5'9"
Amarillo, hasta hoy.
get lost. And she says that's not superficial.
And the funny thing is, it would make way more sense for me to judge someone based off their weight than it would their height. Because weight is based off your day-to-day decisions, your dietary intake. Height is genetic lottery. You come out the womb and the verdict is out. It's, nigga, you're gonna be short for life. We've made it openly acceptable to mock short people. We do it.
Look at this. This right here is despicable. Says short people need to stop having kids because the ratio of short guys to tall guys in this world is just sad. What's crazy is I've seen some Twitter threads like this around another topic or conversation that I want to have on this channel soon when it comes to colorism. I've seen hatred like this being spewed towards light-skinned men in the exact same manner. If you go on Twitter right now and type in light-skinned men, every single day there are people on there bashing light-skinned men. It's crazy. It's crazy. But anyway, that's a topic for another time. Let's get back to this. All these short men freak me the hell out. I feel like I'm surrounded by Oompa Loompas. She says, F cute short guys. I hate them. What a waste.
It's open season. We do whatever the we want. It's excessive, man. I've been online and read some stuff, and I'm like, God damn.
She says, God damn.
These niggas are ruthless.
She says, short guys are ugly AF. If you ain't taller than me, then you ugly. This one right here says, if you women would stop having sex with short men, they would all die out. Oh my God.
And I just...
Is she really that stupid to believe that is true? Two tall people can create a short one.
It's not necessary, you know? And I'm not even mad at ladies for judging men based off height because I have my own...
Like, if you yourself is short, you're gambling 50-50 that the child is going to come out tall. Just because the father tall don't mean the kid going to come out tall because you short. How you going to be standing up 4'11", your husband 6'7", and you think that the child going to be tall just because the husband is or the boyfriend? Huh?
Form of heightism, right? I just call it tittyism, right? Tittyism is beautiful. I love the, just bite the left titty lap. No? Oh, okay. The goal of the video is not to say that we should height shame or fat shame or do any of that stuff.
Right.
If you don't want to date someone because they're short, that's perfectly fine. The only thing I'm getting at is whether it's your height or my requirement for titties, it's all shallow. You know? So if you feel brazen enough to make a big deal about my height, don't be surprised if I start asking questions about your waist size, your ass size, or how much your titty meat weighs. That's all I'm saying. Pow.
This man made a whole lot of valid points in this video. But y'all, I want y'all to leave your thoughts, comments, and opinions down below on heightism. What do y'all think? How do y'all feel? Y'all know what time it is. Like this video, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Stay tuned for more. As always, the link to the video is going to be down in the description box below. If you haven't already, make sure you follow your boy on the gram and Twitter at Artie Kicks. And I'm going to catch you guys in the next one. See ya.